Picture this, your dog's giving you those big, pleading eyes while you're munching on a snack. You're tempted to share, right? Stop! Some everyday foods can be downright dangerous for your furry friend. Today, I'm revealing the 12 foods you should never feed your dog, no matter how much they beg. Trust me, number 8 will shock you. It's probably in your kitchen right now. Stick around to keep your pup safe and snag a bonus tip at the end. Hey there, I'm from Love Dogs, your go-to channel for keeping your furry best friend happy and healthy. I've teamed up with vet experts to bring you this must-know list. One wrong bite could send your pup to the emergency room, so let's dive in and learn how to protect them. We're about to uncover the 12 foods you should never feed your dog, no matter how much they flash those adorable puppy eyes. We're counting down from 12 to 1, and trust me, you'll want to hear every single one to keep your furry best friend safe. Let's jump right in. Number 12, raisin bread or grape dough. Picture this, you're baking a loaf of raisin bread, and that sweet, yeasty aroma fills the kitchen. Your dog's sniffing around, begging for a bite. Don't give in. Raisin bread or any dough with grapes is super dangerous because the yeast ferments in your dog's stomach, producing gas that causes painful bloating. Even worse, it can create ethanol, basically alcohol poisoning for your pup. If they sneak some, you might notice belly pain, wobbly legs like they're drunk, or even seizures in bad cases. I had a close call once when I left dough rising on the counter. My dog was way too curious, and I'm so glad I caught her in time. Pet Poison Helpline says dough-related emergencies are surprisingly common, especially during holiday baking season. Want to treat your pup instead? Go for sugar-free dog biscuits. They're safe, crunchy, and just as exciting for your furry pal. Number 11, raw or green potatoes. Potatoes are a kitchen staple, but raw or green ones, total trouble for dogs. When potatoes turn green or start sprouting, they produce solanine, a toxin that messes with your dog's digestion and nervous system. Eating these can lead to vomiting, trembling, or a scary slow heartbeat. I remember peeling potatoes for dinner and dropping a raw chunk. My pup dove for it like it was a treat. Thank goodness I grabbed it first. Solanine isn't just bad for dogs, it can make humans queasy too, but dogs are way more sensitive because of their smaller size. The good news? You can swap raw potatoes for boiled sweet potatoes, peeled and mashed. They're naturally sweet, packed with vitamins, and a hit with every dog I've met. Number 10, green tomatoes or tomato stems and leaves. Here's a garden tip from Love Dogs. Green tomatoes and their stems or leaves are off limits for your pup. They contain tomatine, a toxin that can hit dogs hard, especially small breeds. If your dog monks on these, they might act super tired, drool like crazy, or even have seizures if they eat a lot. Last summer, I was growing tomatoes in my backyard, and my dog kept sniffing the plants. I had to put up a little fence to keep her safe. Fun fact, ripe red tomatoes are much less risky, but even then, I'd check with the vet before sharing. There's no direct substitute for this one, so just keep green tomatoes and their plants locked away. A quick tip, stick to dog-safe fruits like blueberries for a healthy snack instead. Number 9, certain mushrooms. Mushrooms are a tricky topic. Some are fine for us, but certain wild mushrooms or even sketchy ones from the store can be seriously toxic to dogs. These bad mushrooms can cause vomiting, wreck their liver, or in the worst cases, lead to a coma. I used to think mushrooms were no big deal until I read about a dog who got sick from nibbling one during a walk. Such a wake-up call. Pet Poison Helpline says they get tons of calls about mushroom poisoning, especially in fall when wild ones pop up. To stay safe, skip mushrooms entirely for your pup. If they're craving something with that chewy vibe, try a vet-approved dental stick or a rubber toy stuffed with dog-safe peanut butter. It's way safer and keeps them entertained. Number 8, apple seeds or fruit pits like cherry or peach. Fruit is awesome for dogs, right? Well, not the seeds or pits. Apple seeds and pits from cherries or peaches contain cyanide. Yes, actual poison. Even a small amount can cause trouble breathing, shock, or in rare cases, coma. I made the mistake once of tossing my dog an apple core without thinking. She didn't eat it, but I felt so guilty when I learned how dangerous it was. The fruit itself is fine, but those seeds and pits are a hard no. For a safe fruit treat, slice up some peeled, seedless apples or toss your pup a few chunks of banana. They'll love the sweetness, and you won't have to worry about a thing. Number 7. Moldy food. Got some forgotten leftovers in the fridge? Don't let your dog anywhere near them. Moldy food contains mycotoxins, nasty compounds that can mess with your pup's brain and body, causing tremors, seizures, or worse. I learned this lesson when my dog dug some moldy cheese out of the trash. Let's just say it was a stressful vet visit. You might think tossing spoiled food in the bin is enough, but clever pups can sniff it out. Pet Poison Helpline warns that moldy food is one of the sneakiest causes of pet emergencies. There's no safe swap for spoiled stuff, so lock your trash tight and check those expiration dates. Want a pro tip? Store dog food in airtight containers to avoid accidental mold too. Number 6. Raw fish like salmon or mackerel. Sushi lovers, this one's for you. Raw fish like salmon or mackerel is a big risk for dogs. It can carry parasites or bacteria like salmonella that'll make your pup miserable. If they get a bite, you're looking at vomiting, fever, or dehydration. Not a fun time. I dropped a piece of raw salmon once while prepping dinner, and my dog thought it was jackpot city. Luckily, I scooped it up before she could eat it. Cooking fish thoroughly kills those germs, so if you want to share, go for deboned, well-cooked salmon. It's packed with omega-3 salt and makes a fancy treat your dog will absolutely adore. Number 5. Tomato sauce or processed foods. This one's a shocker. Tomato sauce, pizza toppings, or processed snacks are loaded with dangers for dogs. They're often packed with salt, sugar, or spices that can upset your pup's stomach, cause diarrhea, or even lead to poisoning in large amounts. I almost shared some spaghetti sauce with my dog once, thinking it was just tomatoes. Boy, was I wrong. This stuff's in almost every fridge, so it's super easy to make a mistake. Pet Poison Helpline says processed foods cause tons of pet emergencies every year. Instead of human snacks, try plain, cooked veggies like carrots or green beans. They're low-calorie, dog-safe, and perfect for a quick treat. Number 4. Walnuts. Walnuts might seem like a healthy snack, but for dogs, they're a total hazard. They can grow mold that produces toxins, or worse, get stuck in your pup's intestines, causing painful blockages. If your dog eats walnuts, watch for vomiting, weak muscles, or tummy trouble. I was at a picnic once, and a walnut rolled off the table. My dog was ready to pounce, but I grabbed it just in time. Unlike almonds, which might be okay in tiny amounts, walnuts are never safe. For that crunchy vibe, skip nuts entirely and try a dog-safe chew toy or a hard carrot stick. Your pup will thank you with a wagging tail. Number 3. Raw or undercooked meat. Raw meat diets are trendy, but for most dogs, they're a risky choice. Uncooked meat can carry bacteria like salmonella or E. coli, leading to diarrhea, fever, or dehydration. I know a friend who tried raw feeding without doing her homework. Her pup ended up sick for days. Even high-quality raw meat isn't guaranteed safe unless it's handled perfectly. Cooking meat thoroughly kills those germs, so stick to boiled or baked options. Boiled chicken or lean beef is a protein-packed treat that's safe and smells amazing to your dog. Why take the chance when cooked meat is just as tasty? Number 2. Salty peanuts or salty snacks. Who doesn't love salty peanuts or chips? But for dogs, they're a recipe for trouble. Too much salt can cause salt poisoning, leading to intense thirst, seizures, or even kidney damage. Even a small handful can be dangerous, especially for tiny pups. I dropped a salty pretzel once, and my dog thought it was a toy. Scary moment. If you must share peanuts, go for unsalted ones, but only a few. Honestly, it's better to skip salty snacks and grab a low-sodium dog treat instead. Pet Poison Helpline says salt poisoning cases spike during parties, so keep those snack bowls high and out of reach. Number 1. Toothpaste or fluoride foods. We're wrapping up with a weird one. Toothpaste, or anything with fluoride, is a serious danger for dogs. Fluoride can damage their nervous system, causing seizures, muscle weakness, or even organ failure if they get too much. I caught my pup sniffing my toothpaste tube once after I left it on the counter. Talk about a heart-stopping moment. Human dental products are never safe for pets, so don't even think about letting them lick the brush. For fresh breath, try dog-safe dental chews or ask your vet for pet-specific toothpaste. Your pup's smile will stay sparkling, and you'll both sleep better knowing they're safe. Wow, are you surprised by any of these? Drop a comment with your pup's funniest food story. Hit like and subscribe to Love Dogs for more tips to keep your dog thriving. Skip the risky stuff and treat your pup to these safe goodies. Seedless watermelon, boiled pumpkin, or plain cooked chicken. They're tasty and healthy. Pro tip, always Google, is this safe for dogs? Before sharing. It takes 10 seconds and could save your pup. That's it too. Now know 12 foods to avoid to protect your pup. Share this with friends to keep all dogs safe. Hit the bell to stay with Love Dogs, and check out our next video on 5 foods to boost your dog's health.